I took a loss that cost me more than money. It cost me my confidence. It cost me my sleep. It cost me almost everything. But here's what it gave me. The single most important lesson about trading I've ever learned. And if you're struggling with losses right now, this video might change your entire trading journey. Watch this full video. Because if you're not willing to watch 12 minutes, you're not patient enough to make it in trading. Patience is your biggest edge. Missing this video means missing that lesson. Here's what you'll learn: the exact trade that broke me, and why I held for 3 weeks when I should have exited in 3 minutes. The psychology loop that destroys 90% of traders. How I escaped that loop? The framework I built so I'd never do it again. How you can apply this to your trades today. Most traders never learn these lessons. Most traders quit after a loss like this. The ones who learn from it, they become the traders who make consistent money. You have a choice right now. You can skip this video, or you can watch that might change your entire trading career. I know which one I'd choose. Let me take you back to 18 months ago. I was confident. I was on a winning streak. I just made 3 consecutive winning trades. I was cocky. And that's when I saw a setup that looked perfect. All my technical indicators were screaming BIY. The pattern was textbook. The timing was perfect. I entered with a position size that was, let's say, aggressive. I told myself, this is going to be my biggest win yet. That trade cost me $50,000. But here's the thing, and pay attention. Because this is important, the market wasn't wrong. I was, and I didn't realize it for 3 weeks. So what happened? The trade went against me immediately. Within 2 hours, I was down 15%. Most traders would exit here, cut the loss, move on. I didn't. I told myself, it's just volatility. It'll bounce back. Day 2, down 25%. My account is bleeding. I tell myself, I believe in this trade. I'm not wrong. The market just needs time. Day 5, down 35%. I'm starting to feel sick. I tell myself, one more day. If it doesn't reverse tomorrow, I'll exit. Day 10, down 40%. I haven't slept properly in a week. I tell myself, I've already lost this much. If I exit now, it's a complete disaster. I should wait for a bounce. Day 21, I finally exit. Down 45%. And that's when I realized something that changed everything. I wasn't holding because I believed in the trade anymore. I was holding because I couldn't admit I was wrong. Every single day, my ego was telling me, hold it. Prove you were right. Don't let this be a loss. That's not trading. That's ego management. And ego management is the most expensive hobby in trading. If this is resonating with you, hit subscribe right now. Because what comes next is the framework that changed everything. This isn't theory. This is what actually transformed my trading. Let me show you the psychology loop I was stuck in. Step 1. Entry with confidence. You enter a trade feeling smart, feeling right. Step 2. Trade goes wrong. Price moves against you. Cognitive dissonance hits. Wait, I thought I was right. Step 3. Ego defense. Your brain tries to protect you. It says, hold on, you're not wrong. The market is wrong. Step 4. Rationalization. You rationalize staying in. It'll bounce back. I've seen this before. One more day. Step 5. Fear plus denial. As losses deepen, fear kicks in. But instead of fear making you exit, it makes you freeze. Paralyzed. Step 6. Large loss. Finally, you exit at the worst possible time. Maximum loss. Maximum pain. Step 7. Blame. You blame the market. Market was rigged. Bad luck. Anything but yourself. Step 8. Repeat. And 3 months later, you do it again. This loop is what destroys accounts, not one trade. The loop, I was trapped in that loop for 18 months before I even recognized it. Do you recognize it? So when did it change? It was a quiet moment. I was sitting at my desk, looking at a chart, and I asked myself a different question. What if this isn't about whether I'm right or wrong? What if this is about whether I can follow my own rules? That question changed everything, because I realized my job isn't to be right. My job is to execute my plan. Those are two completely different things. I had rules. Clear rules. If the trade moves 20% against me, I exit. If the pattern breaks, I exit. If my stop is hit, I exit. I had all the tools to prevent that $50,000 loss, but I didn't use them because I was trading my identity, not the market. I was so attached to being right that I ignored my own system. If you've been trapped in this loop, if this is describing you right now, hit like, because you're about to see how I broke the loop. Here's what I built after that loss. The 3 rules framework. Rule 1. The entry rule. Before I enter any trade, I ask, does this match my setup exactly? Do I have confirmation? Is my position size correct? Is my stop defined? If the answer to any of these is no, I don't enter. Rule 2. The holding rule. Once I'm in a trade, I ask, is this trade still valid? Did the pattern break? Am I holding for ego or for price? If I can't answer yes to the first 2, I exit. Rule 3. The exit rule. My stops and targets are mechanical, not emotional. If stop is hit, I exit. No questions. If target is hit, I exit. No questions. No emotional override. No one more day. Just execution. Since I built this framework, I've had one loss larger than 25%. Before this framework, I was taking losses of 40% plus regularly. Same market, same volatility, different psychology. Maybe you're in that loss right now. Maybe you're holding a position hoping it bounces back. Maybe you're blaming the market. Here's what I want you to know. That loss doesn't define you. Your reaction to it defines you. The traders who become consistent winners aren't the ones who never lose. They're the ones who learn from every single loss. They're the ones who build frameworks. They're the ones who separate ego from execution. Here's what I want you to do right now. Subscribe. Because we release videos like this every Tuesday and Friday, psychology breakdowns that actually change your trading. Like this video. It helps other traders like you find this content. Share this. Send it to one trader who needs to hear this, who's trapped in their own psychology loop. Your share might be the moment that changes their career. Comment. Tell me, have you been stuck in this loop? What trade cost you the most? What's your biggest psychology weakness? This isn't just a video. This is a community of traders getting better together. So be part of it. The loss that broke me was actually the breakthrough I needed. Same will be true for you. Your next loss might be your breakthrough moment. The question is, will you learn from it? Will you build a framework? Will you separate ego from execution? Because if you do, everything changes. I'll see you in the next video. And remember, the edge isn't in the chart. The edge is in the chair.